Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Shot from the Point Dead every day from Monday to Thursday, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. We talk about all the latest news, gossip, and drama in the YouTube community. Well, the drama is around myself today, obviously. I don't know. I mean, I got a lot of people listening, and I don't want to turn anybody off. But because I spent all day at the police station, I didn't really have a chance to prepare a show or come up with any jokes or do what we normally do. I didn't even turn my lighting light on, which is unfortunate. So I think I'm going to tell you about my day and tell you what I did and tell you what to expect after I made the FUPA video, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it yet, it's in the upper right-hand corner of your screen.
Share it everywhere.
Yeah, share it everywhere if you can. You'd be doing me a big favor. And that's the first thing I want to say. The support is not going unnoticed or unappreciated. I am doing my best to, especially on YouTube, to respond to absolutely everything. I can't do that on Twitter because it kind of screws up my feed, but I've been trying to like everything. I appreciate it. It means something to me, absolutely. I also want to make a special shout out to Colossal is Crazy. He got up this morning and he retweeted this right away. And of course, Keemstar, who I spoke to yesterday, and he was like, "Yeah, I got it." And he's going to try to help me. He's trying to help me too, which I appreciate. Keem's very short and to the point, but you know what? I like that personally. Yep. I like that. Ah, man, turning on. Let's see, was everything around? Really fix your description of the tinfoil dick. I got fake ass twat in there, you bastard. Now's the time to be nice to me.
This chat should be entertaining. You got fake ass twat and Smurf Destroyer. This should be fun.
They should have a fight to the death. Smurf Destroyer and fake ass twat. And I think they're both British. Team Tommy C. That really sell out, get a haircut. I didn't have time to comb it. I'm sorry. I do need a haircut. You're absolutely right. All right. Let me tell you what I was going to do. I mentioned a little bit of this yesterday. There's threefold to this situation. The first step was to sort of plead to FUPA, which was suggested to me by some higher up YouTubers. I don't like pleading. I don't like pulling victim cards, but I think if I don't have this channel, which there is a legitimate takedown of this channel, there's an attempt to take this channel down. There's an attempt to strike this channel, which would make me not broadcast. That's going to be the bulk of the revenue if I'm able to turn professional. So there's no turning professional and doing talk shows on YouTube if that doesn't happen. It doesn't matter how much I work on the Baited podcast. Period. So that was taken into consideration. I was told make under a 4-minute video, get right to the point, tell the story, and get out of there. And I think I did a pretty good job with a couple of missteps.
Yeah, I think you did a phenomenal job telling the story.
Thank you. But the only thing is, I didn't have when I record stuff, I'm usually hard on myself with speech, and I know I tripped over my words a few times. I just didn't have the time. And the reason I have the time is the second part. This is the criminal end of this. I did call Scotland yesterday, and I asked them what they suggested I would do. And I guess the way they do it in the EU is you go to your local and the local files. Okay, so I went to my local. I live in Germany, by the way. So I went to Germany. I went to the police officer in Germany, and I was told by just about every German, like, look, they're going to throw you out of there. They're not going to tell you it's not worth it, and this, that, and the other thing. And it did start out a lot like that. The guy was like, I don't know if people are saying mean things to you online. He's saying this podcast is going to take off. You might have to get used to it. And I said, well, I tried to explain to him, not very well. And there was a language barrier there that this is a little more than just, I mean, I literally get not hundreds of thousands, but I get at least 100 tweets a day or nasty messages a day. It's just a part of the job. This goes beyond that. So, he was telling me, well, we could do this, we could do that. And then I said the magic word, private. He said, these are private messages. This isn't just on Twitter. I was like, no, these are private messages. And then the cop apologized to me. He said, well, that does change things a little bit. Let me bring you upstairs. So I brought him upstairs. My wife tried to explain, and it was very obvious that this cop was not tech savvy. So you know what we did? Is we played him the video. We played him. We actually played the
FUPA one.
We played the FUPA video. It then went from I filed a stalking charge based on private DMs, and we filed something I didn't even go there to file because I was going to do this through FUPA. We filed a bad faith copyright complaint, a criminal complaint. Now, I'm not suing anybody. That's the difference between criminal. Oh, your name isn't up there. I feel awful. I got to put Jeff the
It's okay.
Huffman. I'm a little off today. I'm a little off today because I'm just so busy.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, I gotta put my man's name up there, bro. So it was explained to me like this because like I did get the feeling he's trying to get me out of there, but I think after I showed him the tweets on my phone, and then I've screenshotted and I showed him everything else, and he did seem a lot more concerned. So he took a 3-hour report. We gave him everything. And he was a lot more open to it. I think there was a tech issue there because this German guy, he was like a macho dude. He's like, I don't play with phones. I don't do the YouTube. You know, that was like his, I guess. He's like, you see that? You know, I play paintball on the weekend. I'm on the SWAT team. You know, all this stuff there. So, but
basically, he's a cool version of me.
Yeah, pretty much. He doesn't do this internet stuff, you know.
Did you send him all the broadcasts too? Did you
what's
send him that, or did you send him all the broadcasts?
Well, the FUPA thing laid the whole thing out in order. I sent him the pictures of the cop.
That's right.
He got really interested in like, well, so why did he continue to file privacy complaints if he lost the other ones? I said, well, this is the revenge part of it. So I win the first two, and that's when he got really interested in the other complaint. I won, according to YouTube, under fair use, which is clearly fair use. So he sent privacy complaints to me, and I'm not releasing any information. So what I think is, I blurred it out anyway. I blurred anything out. In one case, I blurred out the whole screen for 3 minutes, but there's nothing to blur out because there's no private information up there. So actually, the only private information is yours. After I hung up on you on Skype, that's the only private information and certainly you didn't file it. So I got 2 or 3 of them, and I showed him that. So he's like, so
I don't even think like what all did it even show? Because like when you played it back, I don't think it even showed. It showed anything.
It showed like where it showed your Skype account name. That's about it. The other 2 are nothing. There's nothing there. There's David's information isn't there. My information isn't there. There's no private information. Period.
That would have been good for me to use because I don't even know my Skype username half the time.
Well, the problem is, and I'm going to bring this to FUPA's attention, and it's maybe something YouTube doesn't know, is there's like, unlike a copyright claim, there is no mechanism to take down the there's no mechanism to fight back. Usually, if you get the copyright claim, you fight back. YouTube makes their decision. Game, set, match. With a privacy complaint, you have 48 hours to take down the video, or else. So I think I know what happened. He's going to say I didn't do what I was supposed to do because there's nothing to block. So this is just sore loser at this point. So we filed the stalking complaint based on the, like, I mean, you could see, I showed them yesterday, like you'll have like 16 to 20 replies. He constantly, and then after a while, it started to go away. And they did say, now here's the downside, because I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm not going to sit there and say to all of you, oh, we got him, he's screwed, and all this other stuff. No, I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm going to tell you what the cop told me. This is going to be up to a lawyer to prosecute this or take this to Scotland. They get a lot of shit. I live in a big city. They could say, it's not that serious enough. That's it, and that'd be the end of it. The stalking thing has a better chance of getting chucked because there's no actual threats in there. There's just constant personal attacks and constant threats of lawsuits. If the UK, if they decide to take it to Scotland, then Scottish police got to decide if that qualifies if he broke a UK law. And that's up to them. So whatever. I have the report. So if it actually raises a level, I already have a police report. Now, the copyright thing's a little different. The lawyer, I was told, may be more interested in that. That's also a criminal complaint. I'm not suing anybody. I know I've been told, because there seems to be this idea, David has this idea that I can't sue him or I can't pursue any action because I leave myself open to some kind of lawsuit or anything like that. It's almost like the defense of grade A under A. Well, Keem said it too. Well, that's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is they're going to see if he broke the law. If he wants to sue me or file a criminal complaint, he's more than welcome to. We can settle it this way. There's no reason to do this. And my videos speak for itself. He's never been able to make a video debunking any of my claims. He said I've slandered him. I made speculations because the way he treated me, that he didn't like soldiers, that's slander. It's not really slander, it's speculation. It's
an opinion.
Yeah, it's an opinion. He doesn't see the difference because if you really think about this, his stuff using my video is fair use, but my using his video is not fair use. So there's a double standard for David in absolutely everything he does, which started really getting me to the police station in the first place because I realized there's nothing's gonna happen. Something's bad is gonna have to happen to somebody for this to end. He thinks he's entirely in the right. Why can he file bad faith privacy violations? Because YouTube didn't rule in his favor, therefore it's not fair, therefore I can do this, it's okay. Like I said, it's the grade A under A defense. Keem did it too. Well, if Greg gets sued by somebody, they're not going to say, Your Honor, Keem did it too. Case dismissed. It doesn't work like that. Nothing works like that. So I know, and I've said from the beginning, I'm dealing with a child.
You didn't even do anything.
No, I'm dealing with a child, and I know somebody explained this. One of the commenters really hit this dead on the money. And as far as this slander accusation. And by the way, I've been threatened with lawsuits for going on 3 weeks now. I have not been served once. Zero. Nothing. Not a damn thing. But somebody really hit this on the head. I'm just like, I think it's I got this. This is from, I'm going to say it's Brand, or I'm going to say Ragan, because I don't know if this guy wants his name out there. He buys. Okay. What you said, I guess this is what David said. What you said, he buys subscribers. What he actually said is he probably buys subscribers for 100K of you with 3 likes, which is true. Maybe there's more likes now, but the video's over a month old. You said he hacks on CS:GO. No, what he actually says, now I don't play too much CS:GO, but it looks to me like loads of people in the comments are calling him a hacker, which is also true. I'll give him this. He's an amazing shot. I can quote him to the rest, but I haven't watched the other ones recently. But remember correctly that they never say that you were attacked, that you never attacked his friend's channel. We never said you attacked your channel, not once. We're suspicious, but we never said you attacked the channel. So it seems to me that the slander claims are already not true. Of course they're not true. I would have had to say Dead on Dave has killed 2 people. And I know that. That's slander. That's slander. But there's no point sending this video to David. There's no point to attack David because I'm dealing with somebody who is not an adult. Because if he was an adult, he would have either let this go, or if I was wrong, he would have made a video pointing out that I misrepresented him. The reason he wants...
kept it up.
Yeah, the reason he wants... Yeah, exactly right. He would have kept it up. The reason... Actually, I thought he flipped my video to private, but it's back up. The reason he wants... I'm a sellout / David is gaming as a white knight cuck down is because the reason he filed the copyright takedowns, 2 of them lost. The reason he's filing these false privacy violations is because it destroys his credibility. David plays as if he is some sort of moral superior to other YouTubers. Moral superior. He can't do that if he lied, misled, and misrepresented what I did. And that's pretty much what it comes down to. That's it.
Which we spent a whole hour and a half.
Yeah, we spent a whole hour and a half. I didn't do
out every single fallacy in what he said.
Well, look, for you guys that don't know, I don't do like leafy videos with the video games. By the way, nothing wrong with those though. I'm not trying to bash.
Not your cup of tea.
It's not my cup of tea. I love radio, so this is like my radio thing. I wanted to be Howard Stern when I was a kid. I have no shame saying that whatsoever. So I do broadcast. I don't do videos. So I'm saying, look at all the videos versus views you have. Well, I do one every day. You know, I broadcast 5 days a week. And sometimes I upload a video on top of that. I'll be uploading a video on Thursday or on Friday when I usually take my day off. I take Friday and Saturday off. So it's just a little different thing here. So I don't get real clear cut. The video you saw today with the FUPA thing, that's very rare for me. I don't really do stuff like that. And believe it or not, there's really a lot of jokes. Let's screw around. Look at me. Do I look like I'm screwing around anymore? No, this is serious. It went to a level where I didn't want it to go. I didn't want to pull a fucking victim card. But here's the thing. I want to turn this into a career. David is trying to take that away from me because he doesn't like Keemstar and he's probably sickly jealous. That's it. So I got to defend myself. You did something criminal. I will let the German cops and the Scottish cops decide whether you did or not. I don't care, but I got a report. You do it again, I got another report. You do it again, I got another report. That's it. I'll be honest with you, Dave, I don't have the money to sue you. I don't think you have the money to sue me either. right? But if you're gonna make criminal, I can make a criminal complaints all I want. If under the UK, if it falls under you broke the law, and that is up to a district attorney to decide, fuck you. You asked for it. All you had to do is walk away. That's it. All you had to do is walk away. If you thought you were so righteous, you would have cut my video. It only takes, 30 minutes to download, cut it up, and made me look like a fool. You can't do it. You've never called in. You've never done any such thing. You're a coward, and there's too goddamn bad it had to go to this level. It is too damn bad it had to go to this level. And I got to be honest with you. With your self-righteous attitude and your self-righteous videos, your videos are all about you at the end of the day and what you find wrong with YouTube. Well, fuck you and what you find wrong with YouTube. Some people like the way it is. I do. So, and it's just not cool. It's not funny. You're just like, I don't know, you're like Sister Mary Magdalene when I was a kid, telling everybody what to fucking do. That's why I don't go to church. I got enough preachers in my life. And I don't know why even some kids are mildly interested in you. And yes, I think, I don't know, that you probably 30,000 subs? Nah, not really. I don't buy it. Doesn't mean it's not true.
33,000, get it right.
Every time you attack me on Twitter, it's like one or two guys. It's like one or two guys. I'm a 2,000 sub channel. How come I'm getting overwhelmed? How come I have more Twitter followers than you? Now, admittedly,
I was going to say, didn't
Keem.
you just pass him in Twitter followers?
Yeah, I know. But I mean, let's be honest. I didn't build this myself. I'm getting help from people above.
A little bit.
No yeah, I'm not going to sit there and lie,
It's real. It is real.
He was only about 400 behind me before all this happened. So, yeah, I don't buy it. I don't buy your act. Period. One. That's it. 718-395-7660. 718-395-7660. I'll take your calls, questions. You want to talk about just about anything. And if you don't, get the fuck out of here because I got shit to do with FUPA. Lots of shit to do. And again, holy shit. Thank you. I'm seeing names in the chat I haven't seen in a while. I'm the support. I'm seeing people I haven't heard of. I got your back. I'm a hockey fan. Guys that I haven't seen before. I got your back. Great, man. I couldn't appreciate it more. I mean, it's fantastic.
Jeff looks like he just hit a dab. Well, that's fun.
You hate it. It's funny. It's funny you say that. Jeff did a dab video.
He's not talking about the cancerous dance move.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually straight edge, bud.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. I'll read one from David now. Defamation.
My camera's just a potato.
Yeah. Here's my favorite. I have to read one of David's tweets. Defamation. He has lied constantly about me in my videos that he won't counter my reports. I don't know what you report. He won't counter my reports. That would be perjury. Well, this is why I know that he's ignorant. I have to be in a court of law. I have to be swearing an oath in order to commit perjury.
It's in the court.
And here's the thing. Yeah, see, he's very ignorant, and I think he's poor, and I actually kind of feel bad for him there. Here's the thing, Dave. I just do yourself a favor. Don't be your own lawyer. Get one for yourself. You don't know what you're talking about. Perjury. You have to be under oath. And here's the other truth. He has lied constantly about me in his videos. He won't counter my reports. Well, I just did, if you want to call that. No, I filed a complaint. I actually took the initiative. So I'm not countering everything. And to be honest with you, you made one roast video of me, and I took it apart. And I haven't said anything. I don't even know what your I don't know what your reports are. Your report in your video is that you tried to help me out. I was mean to you after you tried to pour me out. And then there was a bunch of, I'm a douchebag, I'm an idiot, and I look like Gonzo the Muppet. That's it. That's all that's in your video. I told you after you made it that you made a mistake. And I told you I could prove that mistake because I took screenshots of your tweets. You attacked me. You have no right to tell me what job I can have and what job I can't have, period. You seem to think the world is different for you than it is for everybody else. There's your tweet right there. And that's not a private tweet. That's a public tweet, bud. Now, so Keem also told me that he gets like a few of these a day. Now, but bigger channels, they don't hit. Old School Matt was calling in. I want to put him on. The only problem with pulling Old School Matt on is like, he's like, I'm getting sick of the drama. And I'm like, oh, man, don't tell me that, buddy. You know? But today it's my turn to be a part of the drama. So, and then I will talk about, I guess if anybody want me to talk about FouseyTube and some of my first impressions of FouseyTube. I'm very, very upset with FouseyTube. Where are you?
I said
Old School Matt, call me back. Call me back. You'll be welcome to the show.
Well, I said my spiel on this yesterday, so if you guys want to hear my take on it, go watch the show from yesterday towards the end.
A very, very passionate thing. A speech, really a really good speech that Dave, that Jeff made about me and Dave and the whole Shot from the Point team. So you guys want to hear me talk about FouseyTube? Do you know anything about this FouseyTube thing?
All I know is like they fake pranks and then they're exposing themselves.
Yeah, I put you on. Old school Matt, you there? Excuse me, I'm sorry to get interrupted, Jeff. Old school Matt, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's
And
on your
what I
mind?
was talking about, what I was talking about the other day of being sick of drama is I hate drama for the sake of drama.
Okay.
This drama is different. This drama is because some jackass is partying a buddy of mine.
Yeah, I'm protecting my potential livelihood. I have a potential to bring some money in. That's what I'm doing here. I have no like. It's one of these things like somebody called me a name and I called the cops on him. No, that's not what I'm doing. And that's another thing. The cops are like, look, you're gonna have to put up with it. It's like, when did this start? 30 days ago. And they're like, oh, so I'm not just going in there. And I'm just going in there and, just like, oh, I'm being a big pussy. I'm potentially protecting, a way to make a life for myself. And David has decided, as he's decided he's a lawyer, as he's decided that he's king of the world, that I don't have a right to do that. Well, guess what? I'm certainly going to at least fight. Oh, I mean, what are you, nuts? I can do a podcast with anybody I want. Who the fuck do you think you are? Anything else, Dave? Matt, Dave. Sorry. What's up?
As criminal goes, you actually might have a very good case of harassment.
I don't know if I do or not. I'm not going to say that. That's going to be that's up to the German police and that's up to the Scottish police to decide. I'm just leaving it there. I made my report. I filled it out. I have the paperwork, and that's everything else is in other people's hands. And here's the best part. I didn't spend a dime. Because I'm not going to sue. I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to sue. I'm not going to sue. Not with my own money. That's for damn sure. I don't have it. But I from what I'm told, that's what FUPA's for, man. All right, I got to take some other calls, old school, Matt. I'll talk to you later, bud.
All right, take care of yourself, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the chat in a little bit and read because some people are writing some really cool shit.
Yeah, when you were talking earlier, I actually had to cover the chat up because fake ass twat and Smurf Destroyer were going back and forth, and I knew I'd start cracking up in the middle of whatever you were saying, so I blocked it. I hid the chat.
Block it out. All right. Snoozer, he's always calling in. What do you want, Snoozer?
I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
So I was getting a little confused with this. What has the FUPA people told you directly about this?
Nothing yet.
Nothing?
I probably if I did talk to them, I wouldn't probably tell you what they said at this point. Wink, wink.
Oh, okay.
All right. I don't know. Nothing yet. The police. The only people I talked to thus far is the police. I made the video. Keem, Colossal were kind enough to retweet it. A whole bunch of other people were the comment section of that video is just it's overwhelming. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I didn't want this to happen.
You should get this on Drama Alert for more attention to help you.
That's not up to me, and I think that might put Keem in a precarious journalistic situation. I don't think that's up to me. And I'd probably, if John Scars wanted to talk to me, I'd be willing to talk to him. But I'd probably, that's Keem's competition. I'm on Team Drama Alert. If Keem said, yeah, go ahead, talk to him. But it puts us, because I'm with a baited podcast, it puts Keem in a precarious situation. Certainly, he can tweet and say, go help my friend out. You know. All right, I'm gonna take some other calls. Some new guys are calling. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Take care. Good. Wow, I didn't hang up on him. Joe B, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up?
You tell me,
I just
brother.
wanted to like post my opinion about what's going on with the Fujitsu stuff.
Sure, go ahead.
I watched the video and I can agree with some of the things he said, but the one thing that I don't understand why he pointed out, but he pointed out the good days of YouTube, which if he doesn't point out those days were when people didn't get paid.
What video are you talking about? Grade?
The new one he posted.
Grade A. You're talking about.
Oh, you're talking about grade A? Oh,
who are you talking about? I don't know which YouTuber are you talking about.
FuziTube.
FuziTube. Oh, the good old days. Yeah. You want me to talk about FuziTube? Well, look, I don't know what he's been saying. I'm just getting acquainted with FuziTube. The thing I don't like about FuziTube right now is look, me and Jeff come from a wrestling background. We like pro wrestling. What is pro wrestling? It's fake. It's entertainment. So I don't care if these guys make fake pranks, and I don't care if they make fake money. The thing, they make money doing fake pranks. What is pro wrestling other than a weekly fake prank on Monday? Right, Jeff? Am I wrong here?
No, not at all.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Here's what I have a problem with. FuziTube's videos, the ones that I've seen, lean on prejudiced and American stereotypes. The one video... What's wrong with you? You got bad gas?
No.
No, you don't got bad gas? I got bad gas. You want to hear it?
Oh, wow.
Here it is.
Oh my god.
Fixed your ass. Wrecked. But talking about FouseyTube, my problem with FouseyTube is that he concentrates on kind of enforcing stereotypes. The other one is, of course, we have the 1 in 5 rape culture on American campus thing that's going around. Of course, it's a myth. It's been debunked. And then he does a fake social experiment. Let's see. $40,000! That's right. You watched it too. I know what that's a reference to. That was Keem, DJ Bad Boy. Keem was in rare form on his stream last night. I mean, it was amazing. But yeah, $40,000. So he makes this thing, like, I guess, where they pretend a girl's being raped and who goes to help her. And, like, of course, nobody goes to help her. Well, that just simply isn't true. And I think that leans on the whole 1 in 5 myth. The other one was, there's one where he's a homeless guy and FouseyTube gives money to businessmen, mostly white. And they all throw it back in his face. Don't you dare give me your money, you fucking bum. And it's so obviously acted. But look, my father was a businessman. He provided pretty well for us. He never treated anybody like that. In fact, he gave a lot to charity, and he certainly wasn't rich. To sit there and say all businessmen, then it was just a coincidence that everybody was white. It kind of bugged me a little. That's trash, and you're leaning on. You're trying to show that America is a total and 100% shithole. It's not. There's some shitty people. There's some shitty businessmen.
Oh yeah.
But and the social experiments are obviously fake. They're obviously fake. They're over the top acting. They're not very good acting. It just sucks. It's just he's presenting his personal prejudices as fact by saying these are social experiments. I'm glad he got caught. And because I got to be honest with you, I've been all around the world. I live in Europe, and every country's got its ups and its downs. The one thing, after living away from America for a decade, we're some of the most generous people on earth. I don't know any Germans that would just up and loan me $200. I know plenty of people. I could go back to where I went to high school and ask somebody I haven't spoken to in 10 years, like, look, I'm in a bind. Can you lend me $100? As soon as I get back to Germany, I'll wire it to you. Done. Dave's like that. So you don't have that over here. Now, it's cultural with us. That's pretty generous. That's a nice thing to have. Now, I'm not saying everybody in Europe's cheap. I'm just saying that just simply isn't true. Are there people that would throw the dollar back in the homeless man's face, right? Yes.
Yeah.
But I guarantee it's 1%. Who fucking does that? Most people are like, ew, a smelly homeless man. Oh, God, Jesus, don't touch me. Oh, God, please don't wash my car with the squeegee. God damn it, it's dirtier now. That's how people react. They act uncomfortable. They're not that forceful. You might find 1 out of 100 people that do that. So I think that FouseyTube is taking a shot at Americans, and I got a problem with that. So that's my biggest thing, and that's probably what I'll talk about in the Baited podcast. But I'm going to get more information as it goes on. He's making a jackass out of us. And then the other thing that pissed me off is he gets in a sort of a fight with this black guy, and they blur out his face, or he's like he's going to throw down or something like that. The guy was obviously an actor trying to make him look tough. Nah, man, that's not tough. Hiring an actor and getting in a come at me bro situation isn't tough. It's bullshit. Did you see any of this guy's videos, Jeff?
No, I haven't. I should probably read up on this so I can piss myself off even more.
Yeah, you sound pissed off just listening to it, right? Because you're a good Midwestern boy.
I'm a good old Midwestern boy.
Yeah, you're a good old boy. Red, white, and blue. 40. I can't do Keem's bit, but I did like the $40,000.
Back-to-back World War champs.
What they're talking about in the chat, it's really, really funny. Why did FouseyTube do this? And he would scroll down the 20 million hits, which equals about 40 grand, right? It's like, and Keem would yell $40,000. It was hysterical. I mean, Keem sent me a tweet last night, me and Colossal. Wake the fuck up, you idiots. We're doing a podcast. I'm like, Twitter woke me up, right? And it was 6 in the morning my time, 5 or 7 in the morning my time, and Colossal ain't getting up. Fuck that. His life is way too good. But we'll probably do one tomorrow. So it looks like look for another Baited.
So that was 6 in the morning your time, which means it was midnight Keem's time.
Yeah, but I think Keem is the type of guy. I've worked with guys. It's tough. Get up, go now. Let's go. it's like the army, but for
honestly,
entertainment.
that's the way I am too. I want to
go now. I like plans. I like 6 o'clock. We'll do everything. I don't know because I've done it the other way, and it doesn't work for me. But it obviously works for Keem because he was a self-made millionaire by the time he's 29. So that's the way that way of working. I would be in jail if I worked the way Keem does. I have to be somewhat organized. But
you're not real organized to begin with.
And I'm not real organized, but this, you got to admit, this shit that I do here is pretty organized, right? Like the team concept and saying, I'm pretty good with that. It's me making a fucking effort, and stuff like that. But no, I'm not a big fan. Do you guys want to talk about Foozy too or anything else? Let's see if anybody else. Did anybody else call me? I could put Rusty back on. He was kind of interesting.
Why not?
I'll put Rusty on. I'll take some of your calls. I'll call you guys back.
If I suddenly go blank, it's because my electricity went out because
there's a storm out there
coming and I'm about to die. So
I can't read because I don't want to get in trouble. I can't read what fucking fake ass twat wrote. So I'm just gonna laugh. I'm just gonna laugh at it. Rusty, you're on the air. Rusty, you're on the air. What's on your mind, buddy?
Hey.
What's on? You tell me.
Oh, nothing. I just hopped in while I was practicing some stuff. I just got done doing some martial arts, but no, I took a quick look and I saw David's Gaming is back.
Yeah. I don't think he's going away. Well, this is going to have to go to a place that nobody wants it to go, and it's winner take all, and I don't want it to be that way. But he's insisting on destroying my YouTube channel, so we got to, go the legal route. So whatever, it is what it is.
What's even the story with you guys?
I got a job not a job. I mean, I was offered to be on the Baited podcast. He called me a filthy sellout, and I went back at him and I said, no, this is not true. This is an opportunity. He didn't see it that way. I cut a video on him showing that he deleted tweets and he misrepresented. Then we had like a short peace agreement. And then I made a crack about Leafy with my suicide tweet, which I explained in the Leafy video that I made a week ago, which is what I was planning to do with that. And he cut a roast video on me where he lied. He lied. Hey, I was trying to come to this guy's attention. I didn't want Keem to ruin his life. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So you have to go watch that. And now he's, copyright takedowns, false copyright takedowns, the whole night. So we'll see if
copyright strikes on you.
No, he didn't. He lost all of them. He filed them, but YouTube ruled in my favor even before I found out that I was being charged with a copyright strike or a copyright takedown. They ruled in my favor even before I got there. Go check the dumb video I made. Yeah.
And so now he's going with lawyers and stuff.
No, he's not even going there yet. His next move was to file phony privacy complaints. I don't really reveal anybody's privacy.
Yeah, filing phony. Wow, I'm stuttering today. Jesus.
And keep in mind, through this whole thing, Jeff magically lost his channel. Now, I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but it's just, it was gone. Why would
rest in pepperoni your channel?
What?
I'd rest in pepperoni your channel, okay?
Oh, you made fun of Leafy's suicide.
I'm too old. I don't know what that means.
You made fun of Tylenol. You made fun of Leafy's suicide.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you want to? Well, you know what? That's up to H3H3. That's that. And I actually, even worse, I criticized H3H3's relationship with Tommy NC. So I don't know. And FUPA is not H3H3. He's a big supporter, and it's a good thing he does it. But that's not that he's not necessarily the arbiter of FUPA. So maybe you should get a little more informed. And I didn't make fun of Leafy's suicide. If you watch the video, the mean tweets about Leafy, I explained the whole thing. So, well, we'll see. I don't think he's in charge of it.
I don't think Leafy would take it to heart, considering he's, super toxic.
That was my point. I just said that I would talk about his father's suicide because I find his drug problem and suicide funny, right? So when I actually got around to talking about it, because I decided not to do it on Baited, I didn't make fun of his father's suicide. I didn't. I don't think that's funny at all. But I said if I did, Leafy's so toxic. I didn't use those words, of course. That's the kid words. That I don't think it's out of line because Leafy has no boundaries. Why should I? But I never went after his father. I just said I didn't tweet that I'd talk about it. And it was kind of
I am a kid.
It was a scam to get people to listen to Baited, right? And it didn't even work.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a scam. I wasn't scamming. It was promotional tool. All right, Rusty. Thanks for calling.
All right.
Peace. I'll take more calls. I know I saw some other calls in there. I'll just keep taking them until I get them. You guys call in when the other guy is in, so I'll take a call. Well, anything going on with you, Jeff?
No, not much. Got work here in a little bit, but like I said, I think I found out what I need to do to get my channel back, so that should be good.
Well, of course, Jeff's channel disappeared, and we'll put Sean Bonner on.
Because nobody watches my crap anyway. So
you have 200 sub channel. It just goes, Jesus Christ! Where the fuck are you, Ben Franklin Bridge? You're gonna have to call me back, but that ain't gonna work. Lee Biss, you're on the air.
Oh, hi.
Hey, what's up? What's on your mind, man?
So I kind of wanted to talk about FusiTube. Like,
go ahead.
Like I said, so I sent you guys a message. Like, he really fucking triggers me. Like, the video he made was just so fucking a hypocrite. It was just awful.
Don't say things trigger you. Say, I'm teaching young guys to be a man. Say that pisses you fucking off. Could you say that for me right now, Lee?
Okay, that pisses me the fuck off.
That's right. Pisses you off. Don't say trigger. That's good pussy. You're a good man. You're good. That's what macho men do. All right, but go ahead. Keep going. Tell me what bothers you about it.
I said triggered. There was actually, because I don't know if you remember, but Keemstar was on a podcast called Triggered.
Yes, goofing on it. I think it was a great name for a podcast. Good podcast, too, by the way. But go ahead. What were you going to say? This is about Lee.
Yeah,
this is about you.
As well.
This is about you, Lee. What about FusiTube? Lee?
All right. So, I mean, his video was really, I mean, it was just creating more drama. It didn't really do anything special. And in about a week, everyone will have forgotten about it. So I just think it doesn't really have a point in being his video.
Well,
I just thought.
I got to search more of FusiTube's video. I got to find out what it's exactly about. But from what I saw, he's making the world a worse place by saying his social experiments are real and they're not. And it really is attacking certain groups of people. And people that are underprivileged and targeting them, that's crap. Nobody likes that shit. But even people that are maybe privileged or, I don't believe in attacking a rich white businessman for no reason any more than I attacking anybody else for any reason, no matter where they are. I don't care if they're a billionaire. I don't care if they're a bum. I think that's garbage. So I tend to agree with you, Lee. Thanks for the call, guys. Sorry, what were you going to say?
Yeah, I was just going to say one last thing. There's a part in his video where he says others, you shouldn't profit off other people's misfortune or something like that. And like there was a video about a year ago, I think, that he uploaded, which was called "Change the Way You Think." So what he did was pretty much a social experiment, where it was just after the Black Lives Matter thing and all that. So he uploaded just after all that happened, and it was like about a black guy getting chased by a white guy, something like that.
Which, by the way, really never fucking happens back home. I'm from America. That doesn't happen. It's the other way around, and that's rare. But go ahead.
Yeah, and you can even find the actors on IMDb or something
like
that.
Oh, God. That's disgusting. That's racist to me. That's racist trash to me.
Yeah, and he got 6.1 million views, and he monetized the video as well. So
$40,000, as Keemstar says. All right, I'm getting some other calls. I want to take some new guys. I'll talk to you later, but thanks for calling in. Where are you from, by the way? Where are you from, by the way?
I'm Portuguese, but I'm living in France right now.
Oh, beautiful. When you come out, hang over here. I'm in Wiesbaden, Germany. Come hang out.
I went to Germany last year. Actually.
What's that? Oh, are you? I just fucking... Speaking of, I am going to have to blur this video out. I accidentally exposed the next caller's fucking number. So David can hit me on that. By the way, caller, I'll talk to you later, Lee. I got another caller in the line. I apologize.
Yeah, okay,
talk to you later. 636, I did expose your number. As soon as the video encodes, I will blur it out. I apologize.
Anybody wants to use my number and send me dick pics, you know what it is.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Who is this? Who is this?
I figured my number would be seen. I don't give no fucks. What's up?
Who is this?
How you doing, man?
Who is this? Oh,
That's serving. S3 RPN.
Serving. You don't care? You're not going to hit me? Well, I might as well.
I won't care unless a bunch of motherfuckers start tagging my phone because it is my work phone. But
I'll go blur it. I'll blur it afterwards. Well, here's the thing: whether I do it or not, somebody's gonna do it in your behalf anyway. So,
right.
Yeah. So I'll blur it as soon as I get the chance, buddy. I apologize.
No, I mean, I appreciate it. So I call in. First, a long-time listener, first-time caller. I always want to say that.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm calling in about Fuzi too, man. I don't know if you guys actually watched that video where Rice Gum punched him and shit. And then we had that second part where he was like, "Oh, we fucking fooled all you drama channels and this and that and this." Did you guys see how stupid Rice Gum looked in the background while Fuzi Tube talked?
Yeah.
He looked like the most. He's dancing around like the most ignorant motherfucker I've ever seen in the 1970 grandfather's shirt. I don't know how that guy gets all the attention anyway.
Well, this is where they made an incredibly bad mistake. We're gonna fucking go after the drama channels. Let's face it, Keemstar's under fire right now. They thought it was safe, and these guys. I'm sorry. Whenever Keem is done wrong, he's only reporting on what else is going on. That's it. Now, there's some other issues of what he's done the right thing or the wrong thing and stuff like that. I'd be happy to take your debate. But whatever Keemstar does, he has never faked an event to show that society is much worse than it is. He's never done anything like that I'm aware of.
And it's like the bash, and then going on to Keemstar. I guess you can call me a Keemstar fanboy or a dick rider. Yeah. But I've seen him for the past 4 or 5 years. I've seen him build Drama Alert I remember when he had fucking started the channel with a couple hundred subs and shit.
Really?
And restarted it. But I've never seen him like the Basher situation. Everybody's like, "Oh, you called him pedophile. That wasn't true." I just don't see how everybody keeps going after Keemstar whenever every video he's ever made, if it was an allegation, he reported it as an allegation, or if he had facts, he reported it as facts. It's like the Basher situation. Basher's a pedophile. You can go on the internet right now and look up Brandon Basher.
Let me help you out. Hold on a second. Let me help you out with that because I don't want you to get in trouble. All right. Basher has never been arrested. He was charged. He was not arrested. So that does not make him a pedophile. I'll be completely honest with you. You could say you think he's a pedophile. I'm just looking out for you, bud. You're more than welcome to think that. But he was charged. In fairness, I got to stick up for Basher.
I got a 1-year-old.
Basher was charged. He was not convicted. So we don't know if it's bullshit. And, we do hockey during the year, right? We watched the Patrick Kane thing happen. That thing pissed me off, buddy. It really, really pissed me off. So whatever Basher is or he isn't, he's not a convicted pedophile. Let me make that very clear. But go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
Even with that on his record, though, it doesn't matter if hell, my brother got caught with a massive amount of different kinds of drugs. We bonded him out for $7,000. We paid a lawyer $8,000. He got dropped down to nearly nothing, never did no jail time. It just comes to how much money you got and what lawyer got. He could have done that. He could have got a badass lawyer. Mom could have took out a mortgage on the house, whatever the fuck, paid for the lawyer, got it dropped down. So I feel like when you originally get charged with that, 9 times out of 10, that's what you're going to get. This is the way with the United States judicial system. They're always going to drop something down. They're always going to give a plea bargain, and they're going to give the quick way out just so they can get that fucking. Well,
I don't know. From what in Basher's, there is that case, but Basher's situation, they dropped the charge. He was arrested, but he was. I'm sorry, because I said he arrested, wasn't charged. Smurf Destroyer, he was arrested, not convicted. Ah, shit. What happened?
He was arrested, not convicted.
He was not convicted.
But they ended up dropping it down on something, though, didn't they? Because in his video,
I can't say, and I got to be honest with you, that's dangerous territory. The guy wasn't convicted. I'm not gonna go into it, but I've gotten arrested for things I didn't get convicted of. So, I gotta put it that way. Hey, listen, but thank you for the call so much. I'll take care of the number thing as soon as the video encodes, and I apologize personally for that.
I appreciate it, Tommy. Thank you.
Take it, peace. Let's put Shawnee on. Sean, your phone sounds.
Is he in a hurricane?
Sean, where are you? Your phone is going. Where are you? In the goddamn Ben Franklin Bridge or something?
Yeah, I'm hanging off the bridge.
Are you really? You're not going to jump or anything, are you?
No, dude. I'm not suicidal. I'm too...
You're more likely to throw somebody else over that bridge, I guess.
Exactly.
That's what I figured, because you scare me sometimes. What's on your mind, man?
If anyone hasn't had the opportunity to see a Beatle in concert, I recommend going. Although there's a lot of old people there, a lot of old people. There's a lot of young chicks there.
That's right. You said to me these things. You went to go see the Beatles? Holy shit. Robert, thank you. What's up, my boy? I hope FUPA helps you out with David's gaming bullshit. Much love and best of luck. Robert, we got to work together sometimes because we're like totally different personalities. Thank you so much, and I appreciate the last donation. I especially the last donation, too. I will read the donations off before I get off the air, so I apologize, because I got to do this and take calls at the same time. I apologize. I appreciate every one of them. Mill Amber will probably take you as a caller as well. But what are you saying, Sean? You went to a Beatles concert?
Paul McCartney show.
Oh, that's
Paul
cool.
McCartney?
Yeah, Paul McCartney rocks, man. I love Paul McCartney. So what happened?
74. He did 2.5 hours. He did 38 songs without a break.
Did he do any Beatles songs?
No, he did 32 or 33 of them were Beatles songs.
No shit.
He only did like five songs that weren't Beatles songs.
Really?
And of those 5, it was like Maybe I'm Amazed, Live and Let Die,
Well,
like
cool.
songs you would know by Paul McCartney.
All right. Hey, listen. You called the worst day to talk about the Beatles because I'm getting bombed right now, buddy. But
okay, what? Can you explain what FUPA is? I don't know what that is.
Look, I'm finding out myself. They're an organization that helps people with phony fair use claims. That's it. And I haven't talked to them quite yet, but I'm working on it. You know, I think I got to meet their standard or whatever it is. So hopefully that'll work out. I'll talk to you later, Sean, man. Take care. Peace. James Nelson, you're in the chat, or actually you're on the air.
Hi.
What's on your mind, man?
Christ, sorry, it's hard adjusting to listening to the podcast and thinking. I just wanted to talk about the David is gaming thing, because I was the guy that left that comment and had a big argument with him.
Oh, I saw. Don't waste your time. The guy's nuts. I mean, I really think there's something wrong with him.
No, but it's just disgusting that he's allowed to get away with this sort of thing.
Look, well, we're going to find out. We're going to see how the UK courts take care of this, and if they decide to charge him or whatever. I'm basically trying to protect my livelihood, or my potential livelihood in this case.
Yeah.
I've got a report today, and I'm going to look into it, that he has gotten... this is speculation, and I'm going to look into it. I've had more than one person come to me, and this hasn't happened yet, that said that they were a victim of his of some kind, that he got a Facebook channel shut down, he got this, that. So we're going to find, as soon as I get my situation straightened out, I'm going to see if there's any truth to this stuff, and I'm going to look into it. I'm going to see what I can do about it, because you know what? He did a 3-hour-long stream about me, if you can believe that.
Really?
Now, yeah, it's just one attack after another. I can deal with that. I got thick skin. But from what I understand, this he showed himself reporting other YouTube videos. He's a fucking a thought cop. So that's maybe hopefully, look, Dave has never run into anybody like me, right? And I'm hoping maybe this is the time that he loses. Now, so and he hasn't had a lot of exposure. In fact, Grade A Under A promoted him in one of his videos, which is probably his shining accomplishment. Yeah, some kind of stunt that they pulled which was actually, here's the sick part. I was kind of a fan of his. I like some of his videos. I thought they were a little preachy, but I don't think all his videos are bad. And let me be really clear. I don't think there's anything wrong with YouTube drama. I can't sit there and say there's something wrong with drama and then talk about what's going on in YouTube. There's no way I can do that. I mean, that's kind of shitty, you know? I don't think there's anything wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with what Scars does or anybody else does. I got a problem with what FouseyTube does, but that's another story altogether. So the way I could say this, tell you, James, is hopefully we can bring the situation to a head. Hopefully. Or I'll have a strike tomorrow. And that might be what it takes. I might have to wake up with a strike tomorrow to have a case for FUPA, because nothing's happened yet. I just got a bunch of threats and somebody who they really think they're in the right. So, and if 2 people think they're in the right, we're going to find out who's right. You know what I'm saying? Anything else, James?
I mean, my main thing is that if you're like a bigger YouTuber, you'd have like flocks of people come to defend you. Like something like this recently happened with I Hate Everything, and like this.
Yes,
he got like I can't speak anyway.
Yeah. You speak.
What I'm trying to say is, like, I don't think it's fair that like a small channel shouldn't get the support. So I'm just gonna try and offer my help. I mean, I can't really give much help.
You rock. No, I appreciate it. And the little stuff makes for. Keem's behind me. Colossal's behind me. The guy who just donated $10, Robert, he's got 10,000 subs.
So-
He's behind me, and he's friends with David, or has had and I liked some of Dave's contact. I'm not going to even lie to you. Some of it I thought was pretty good, and he did help me with a defense of Tommy NC to some extent. We did communicate there, and but I think David. His support, his white knighting, is a little more sinister than it really appeared to be at first. I think there's something.
Definitely, there's a
something
lot of
else
stuff going on
there.
behind the scenes.
There's something really going on there. James, I'm going to take some other calls, and I'm going to get the hell out of here because I haven't let Jeff talk in like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Take care, brother. Right. Talk to you later. Mill Amber, you're back on the show. What's happening? What's on your mind? And that you're the last call we're taking, by the way.
Yeah. I was I'm subscribed to a channel on YouTube called Get Exposed, and there was a little, like a 10-minute thing of Keemstar's stream, and I could really feel the passion in his voice. Like, I was like, I'm getting behind this, and it disgusts me that FouseyTube could make $40,000 off of someone's pain and misery, and he's a complete.
You know what makes me sick is just, I love the country I'm from. I know it's not perfect. It's done a lot of horrible things, but I think we're pretty good people on the whole. And I think most people are pretty good people on the whole. I mean, I was in a war zone, and most Iraqis are just trying to put food on the table and take care of their kids, and maybe occasionally sneak out and have a good time. That's all everybody who's ever wanted to do. I don't think we're that bad, and I think we've done more harm than good. And I think FouseyTube, and this is the way I see it, he's trying to make Americans look bad without actually just saying. I wish he'd come out and just burn a flag. You know what I mean? I think he's actually doing something worse. So and for him to sort of play a prank on the drama channels, well, they're going to report it whether it's a prank or not. Ask that dope that dope that was streaming Pokemon Go and faked witnessing a murder. It's going to get reported. They didn't fool anybody. RiceGum didn't fool anybody. All they showed is that they were hypocrites. Boy, who would have thought that the prank guys had the moral authority to criticize Scarce and goddamn Keemstar? Those are the fucking last guys that I would think would try something like that. That's not the fake prank guys. Jeez.
Yeah.
It's a little more understandable coming from Grade. It's not understandable with the fake prank guys.
Yeah, I can definitely understand what Fousey is trying to do, but the way going about it is not good.
Yeah, well, it's fake.
And
bullshit.
When he calls Scarce bad influence,
he's not. That's not true. Scarce is a good guy.
Or Keemstar, like almost intentionally trying to wreck people's careers. It falls short. He doesn't give good enough points to criticize someone, and he just says, "Oh, they're trying to take people down. They're unintentionally ruining careers."
Yeah,
and that's not what they're doing.
No,
like Basher, I would say that it's reinvigorated his channel in a sick way.
It has. The numbers are there to prove that. I have a little more sympathy for Basher. Because I don't know what he did. I don't know how old the girl was, or the guy was, or anything. I'm not sure what Basher did. I'm not how, but I do know that he benefited from a relationship with Keem.
Yes,
I did. He certainly did. I think criticisms can go both ways in that particular situation. But no, the thing with RiceGum, I think those guys fucked up. They're pistol hot, and I think they blew it.
And I feel like Fousey was like giving. I feel like RiceGum is less in the wrong. Because I think behind the scenes, behind the scenes, Fousey was like, "Hey, we're gonna make a video of me punching you, or you punching me, and we're gonna make a whole deal out of it, and then we're gonna come out saying, oh, you just got pranked.
You got pranked, and we have the moral high ground. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, you don't."
And then Keemstar, and I don't know if I told you this in that long text I sent you, but I nearly cried
with that,
out of the out of the mixture of passion and anger.
Yeah. I think Keem's in the right in this one, and I will always stick up for Keem when he's right. And if it comes up in the Baited podcast, I'm gonna point out that he's wrong, which is my promise. You know. All right, I gotta get going. Jeff, like I said, I haven't let Jeff talk like an hour, so you're my last card today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, bud.
See ya.
Peace. Good call.
Well, I actually got to go to work right now. I appreciate you letting me come on and have a great contribution to today's show.
What are you gonna do? I feel so bad. I mean, look, you know I'm conscious.
No, you're good.
Of this
you're good. We got a bunch of calls. Callers are good.
Yeah.
Got the show flowing.
I do feel bad, but you've been contributing a lot more. Well, I will say this: I've been putting you're on more often. I do let you talk more than like during the season, right?
Oh yeah.
I need you guys on here. I can't do this alone. I can't.
No, it's no big deal.
I feel weird laughing by myself. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what are you gonna do? You gonna like bust heads at that bar tonight?
Maybe.
Have you had to get rough with anybody over there? Jeff's a bouncer, by the way.
No.
Not once. But St. Louis must be nice. So you get all those drunk hillbillies in there, and they all behave themselves.
Like I said, St. Louis has a wide range of people. You get everything. You get everything.
Yeah, well, and then you got it pretty
easy.
Well,
some lady coming in saying, "My salad's cold." it's a salad.
Your salad's
cold.
Yeah,
I'd like my salad baked at 450 degrees with a nice little layer of mold glazing the lettuce.
Like my salad cold.
Idiot.
Hey, man, I've met some weird. If you want to know everything about a customer, you have to see the movie Clerks. You know. I think my favorite scene in the movie is just a real quick one. It's like, do you have any, what was it? I forget. Like, the guy walks in and he says, "Do you have any hubcaps for a 1972 Pinto hatchback?" Oh, Mini Truckin' Magazine. That is the movie that explains patrons to a T. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of Shot from the Point. Dead will be on tomorrow, last day of the broadcast week, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll take all your calls and what have you. Thank you for being on, Jeffy Pooh.
Oh, thank you.
All right, everybody. You guys have a good one. Take care and all that other good shit. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll let you know what's going on. And hopefully we'll be talking about Fousey Tube or something different. Maybe a hockey if something would actually happen, right? That would be nice. No kidding.
Right?
All right, everybody. Take care. Have a good night.
More and more often these days, and interesting. If you want it, come and get it. Any takers, excuse my confidence, but ain't nobody flies me. Spitting that dope, then we all go smoke, cause ain't nobody eyes me. Got a bad bitch, she gon' blow that loud. If they wanna talk shit, it still go down. Set for the night when I bless that mic, cause everything changed, cause they know me now. Excuse my confidence, but ain't nobody flies me. Spitting that dope, then we all go smoke, cause ain't nobody eyes me. Got a bad bitch, she gon' blow that loud. If they wanna talk shit, it still go down. Set for the night when I bless that mic, cause everything changes, they know me now.
You already know me, Joey's going to the highest height. Never been afraid to speak my mind and get up on the mic and rock it right. Speeding with the pen, I rock it right. Out this world,